All right, YouTube, what's going on? So we have another platform. We have another kit to unbox here. So let's just get right into it and let's see what we got going on, man. So I've actually been in the works with this for quite a while. I'm really stoked that it's actually going down right now. It's something that's going to keep us busy here on the channel. There have been quite a few platforms that I've talked about and things that I've wanted to do. But this is definitely one of my bucket list platforms. So let's just get into it, people. This is some extra stuff here in this box. We'll get to this here in just a minute. We'll go over this and what's in the box, and we'll take a look at each and everything. So, all right, guys, y'all ready? Y'all ready to see what it is? All right. Oh, wait. Hang on. I gotta get a vape real quick. Man, how'd y'all like my speed run Truggy, man? Nitro. We're gonna put this on the ground. I wanted to do it today, but I was actually working here. This is not only my Nitro barn, guys, but this is my home office as well. Where else can you actually work in the same place where you wrench? Unless you own a hobby company or something like that, you know. But how does life not get any better, people? All right, guys. So let's take a look and see what's in the box, man. What's behind the Dallas Cowboys blanket? Here we go. Y'all ready? Come on. Boom! All right, guys. So we're actually building a 5B. And this really has been one of my bucket list items. I've known what I was getting for quite some time. I was just trying to get some other projects out of the way. And yeah, so I've picked up probably almost everything that I need for this. That's what's in this box. I don't necessarily need to do an unboxing on this. We will open it up, check it out, make sure everything's in there. But TLR, man, you know I love my TLR stuff. I've always loved my Losi stuff. As far as 1/8 scale buggies and truggies, man, I still got to say Tekno's the way to go. But and Rovin is a great product. I love this. I spent last night binding one of my receivers to this because you know this new Futaba we're going to bind to just my fifth scales. I actually did pick up another ProTech radio case just like that one. They were 65 bucks over at A-Main. They're great cases for your radios. So I picked up another one specifically for this. So both my Futabas will be cased radios. Protect them. Protect your investment, people. So let's get into this. See what's in the box and all that, and then we'll get into that. So I've actually picked everything up that I'll need for this, except for the engine itself. And once I get done with the build, I've got some money set aside for the engine. We'll get into that, man. 5B, baby. There she blows. All right, let's just do it, man. Let's just get into it. You know what? I'm not gonna pull the big blade out. Let's just use the X-Acto. So let me switch hands real quick. Poke myself. All right, man. Man, I'm stoked, guys. So seals are still on. Let me put my glasses on. All right. Break the seal. Break the seal. Yes. All right, people. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and get this thing popped open. Let's take a look. Let me move it, actually. Put y'all here for a sec. Put this up here. All right. Oh, snap. Man, it's crazy. Throw this stuff down in here. Alright, guys. So, maybe for now, we'll just be using these TLR ones. I am going to upgrade, though, to the Mad Maxes. Man, these wheels are big, man. Dang. How much bigger they are than those. Crazy. Alright, guys. So, body. So, that's the paint. I said I'm probably going to have to get some more paint for it. But, we're going to paint that this same paint scheme. These two are going to be identical. So, identical bodies on the 5th scale and on the 8th scale. Yeah, man. Just throw these things in here. It's cut out. A little rough, though. A little rough. Alright, so. It's crazy how they just throw all this in here, but the seal was not broken, so everything seems good. Wing, mud guards. Fuel line and all that. But we won't be using this fuel line here. We're going to use high flow kit. Dang, look at the size of that damn spur gear. That is insane. That thing, man. Holy mackerel. Boom. Radio tray. Shocks. Fuel tank. Might get started on this tonight. Whatever that is, it's heavy as hell. Diffs. Holy crap. Planetary gears. Everything's humongous on this thing, man. That's front and rear planetaries, A-arms. Here's your chassis. Sweet. I wonder if they make Sumo Racing skid plates for this thing. Have to check that out. Window mask, stickers. So this whole venture, guys, is not a cheap venture. Just so y'all know, those of y'all that are interested in building this, I think I've pretty much bought everything that I need, and some upgrades, and I spent a total of, let me show y'all what I spent, and then we'll look at the rest of the stuff. Just so y'all know, you know, Rovin is a great product. And for $650, a few upgrades, basically $1,000 or less, you can upgrade your Rovin, make it bulletproof, have a badass pipe on there, Victory or a Bartolone pipe, for $1,000 or less. I don't want to show you my address on here, but I'm going to show you what I spent at DDM right there. That's for the kit and all the upgrades that I bought for it. I should have everything I need except for the engine. That doesn't even include the engine. I ordered this. Been wanting to do this for a while. I ordered this yesterday morning, and it's already here. Hang tight, guys. I got to check something out, and then we'll continue. Alright, guys. So, sorry about that. So, what I was saying is I ordered this yesterday morning, and it got here just about an hour ago. Now, I did pay for overnight shipping on it because I wanted it here by this week, so I could go ahead and get started building on this, because I'm hoping by the end of next week to have this all built and ready to go, and then we can go ahead and figure out what engine we're going to put in here. I do want a modified engine, but I'm just not sure what company I'm going to go with. I really don't want to wait for a month and a half to have one built, so we'll see, you know, what we can do about getting something in here in the meantime. I mean, we're going to have a badass engine for this built in time, but I want to rip this thing. I want to get it together and I want to rip it. So we're going to see what's out there on a, you know, as needed basis, something that's ready to go that I can order, have it shipped, and just drop it in. So there are a few other upgrades that we're going to be picking up for this as well. But I'm psyched, man. I'm excited. I know I've BS'd around quite a bit, man, but I knew from the very beginning that this was the platform that I wanted to get. Before you can't get it anymore, you know. This is a discontinued item. It's exactly like the I think it's the 3.0 buggy, but I've got the 8X Elite here, and this is really just a supersized version, not with all the bells and whistles and the carbon fiber and all that of the Elite, but I believe it's a knockoff. I believe it's a supersize of the 3.0, I think. I don't think it's a 4.0. I think it's a 3.0, but I could be wrong on that. So closest thing to it's not the closest thing. It is a race kit. This is a 1/5 scale race kit. These are raced just like the 5T, and it's going to fly. We're going to put this off the Woogie Nitro ramps. We're going to get it out in the football field. We're going to do all kinds of stuff with this 5B. But this is actually a platform, four-wheel drive, that I can send off of my ramps, you know, and something that I could actually use here at the Woogie Nitro ramps and the Woogie Nitro track here at my home, as well as off-site places, you know, the bash site where I like to take the Rovin out there. But 2nd, 5th scale, guys, the Rovin has been a great platform. It's a great platform for me as a newbie in the 1/5 scale hobby. It's let me learn and familiarize myself with the 5th scale platforms, the engines, the fuel delivery systems, the radio, you know, everything having to do with these, how to start a 5th scale engine, how to tune it, you know, the high, the low, everything where it should be on this. So, you know, and again, shout out to a lot of people that have helped me along the way. First and foremost, you know, shout out John. I really appreciate you, man. And, you know, you had told me this was the kit that I needed to get. Shout out to Elite RC as well. Todd, RC Ohio, Crucial RC, bunch of guys in these 5th scales like this. Shout out to Muggy, man. Shout out to Muggy. He got his first, you know, and kind of You know, I'll be honest, I was a little jealous at that point, man, and I wanted the 5B, but just wasn't ready for it yet. I had other things that I was getting done, and I was hoping that it would not be gone by the time I wanted to pull the trigger on it. But we got lucky. They still got some over there at DDM, guys. Nobody else, I don't think, has them anywhere, man. Anywhere that I know of, anyway. So check it out if you want a real race kit fish scale. This is the way to go, man. So let me put these wheels back in here. I'm gonna get started on this bad boy tonight. I want to do my speed run in my Truggy also at some point here in the near future, but I also want to get the Dynamite GPS. So probably gonna have to get some more paint, but that body is gonna look good. And yeah, man, I'm stoked. So let's see what else we got over here in the box. Let's see what kind of upgrades and goodies we got to go along with this platform. All right. Hopefully my finger's not in the way. All right, so we're gonna start out here. Let's start out here. You know, I had this. Jeez, knocking it all down, people. Oh, by the way, I actually used my first set of these 1.1 springs. I redid the clutch on the modified RCR Bonito over there, and I set it up with a 13 bell and the 1.1 Losi springs. So got that one set up. The only thing that doesn't have an engine is the MB 48.4. So that's why I got this, guys. That's why I got the extra receiver. We got a full force high flow kit here for the Baja, the 5B and the 5T. So this, and I'm hoping this is going to work out good. This is the Vertigo top plate for the center diff. Didn't want to go with the Losi one. I just thought this one was a little bit nicer. And I hope the fitment and everything is good on it. It should be fine. It says for the Losi 5B and 5T, it's a center differential brace, part number 106.045, Vertigo. Alright. I do want to look into that aluminum chassis mount set as well. So, you know, just like every other Losi platform, you got to get the aluminum top plate, just like these here. Well, actually, this style is on here, not that one, but aluminum top chassis plate. Very cool. Of course, we had to get the front chassis brace. We went with the TLR. Let's see. And we got the rear. I was going to go with the Bartolone one, but I wanted my colors kind of... I didn't want a chrome Bartolone one in the rear. And the chassis, you know, the gold, bronze, whatever it is. So we kept all this the same. The only thing different is going to be this center top Vertigo plate. DDM got us a fuel cap. Right here, guys, get these before you can't get them anymore. This is the Bartolone Glory Hole Velocity Stack. It's actually called the Bartolone Racing Billet Aluminum Streamlined V2 Velocity Stack, part number AF510. So I wanted to make sure I had that. It's the same one that John Bodegel modified for me on that one right there. Huh? Okay, sweetie. So it's the same one that John modified on here for the FT360. Except I don't think I'm going to be going with a choked carburetor on my new engine. So we won't need to have this modified. But there you go, guys. Get you the Bartolone Velocity Stack. What else we got here? So I went with high tech. You guys know I normally go with Savox, but we went with Hi-Tech this time. And the reason that I went with Hi-Tech is because in my 1/8 scale platforms, I pull all the electronic boxes out all the time when I clean and wash my whips. Here in the 5th scale, you know, sometimes I'll probably wash it with it in, and I wanted a waterproof servo for that specific reason. They do come with these aluminum servo horns. I don't know if I'll need it or what, but let's check these out. Actually comes with another one here too, a double. That. Dang, man, these things are monsters. There you go, guys. Hi-Tech D845 waterproof high voltage servos. Not cheap. They're I think they were $109 each, something like that. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, you know, with the 5B, you got to get 3 of them. So that alone right there, guys, is over $300 just for these 3 servos. And what else we got? Only one DDM sticker, all that stuff. And of course our DDM candy. And last but not least, guys, we have the Bartolone. This is the Bartolone Racing End Bleed Buggy Pipe for the TLR Buggy, which is the 5B or the 5T raw. So this is the end bleed pipe. This is a badass pipe. It doesn't have that aluminum header that we've all seen on John's channel. This has just your regular header on there, but it does come with all the hardware and your gasket and everything. So Bartolone Racing End Bleed pipe. So the only other thing that I've got on order, I need to pick up from my local hobby shop. Shout out Elliot, all you guys over there. I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate your help and guidance in this as well. But I ordered actually ordered a LiPo. I know I'm looking for a Lifey pack, but I ordered I think it's 5400 milliamp reaction LiPo receiver battery for this. So that, and I need a switch. And speaking of switches, when I was moving my servo out of here, that was not a servo, my Futaba receiver. That was that brand new receiver I got from Elliot over at RCHQ. That real good deal I got on that. And I put it here in the 8X Elite. I didn't have a switch because my other switch was jacked up. So we're actually running the regular TLR switch, the low C switch in here, the mechanical on-off switch, but it's pretty tight. I think it'll be okay. Man, look at that thing, guys. Badass. So I'm not going to do a build series, but I will do videos here and there upgrading y'all to the progress that I've made on this thing. Something else I'm getting is I need to go get it maybe this afternoon or tomorrow at some point. I want to pick up a rigid work stand. I'm not ready to shell out the big bucks for one of the regular work stands yet. I can build it here on the table, and I've got this that I can use, you know, to put it up there to work on it, this little stool with the rubber on top. But I'm going to push this over as far as I can, and you know, its home once it's built will be right here next to the Baja on the rigid work stand. I think I saw it was either Elite or Crucial had modified that rigid work stand, put the pins, you know, the screws in them, and then put the fuel line over it to protect it, to hold it on the stand. So basically just a stand to keep it out of the way, because I'm literally running out of room here in the barn, guys. So that's going to be about it, man. Wanted to show you all everything I had going on here. If you guys, you know, I'm reaching out to you 5th scale guys. to give me some advice. Comment down below where you think I should go as far as an engine with this. Engine, probably want to spend about $500, $600, somewhere in there would be a great price to get started. When you start getting in the 800 and above, then, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for all that yet. I'm thinking that I just want to get something that's decent, get it in here and get it going. You know, I want to rip this thing, man, and eventually we can get an upgraded engine for it, and you know, keep the other as a spare, or maybe we'll have another platform that we can use it for. But that's pretty much the range I want to stay in for now. You know, I might change my mind, or I could be persuaded by people, you know, to change my mind and go ahead and go for the gold right away. I don't know. So let me know what y'all think down in the comments about that. But that's it, guys. We're going to start the build on this 5B probably as soon as tonight. I still got to take my Christmas lights down, some other things going on. I've got one of my grandkids' birthdays on Sunday, so I've got a little bit of work sporadic between now and then, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get the speed run done or not. I'm going to try to, maybe after work tomorrow or something like that. We'll get it out there. I really want to get that GPS first, though, but I'm excited to see what this modified 21 is going to do with the 16 bell and the 1.1 Techno clutch springs on there. See if we can push this thing to 60 miles an hour. Not sure if I can get there, but we're sure the hell gonna try. Also here in the Novorossi Bonito, we're running the 41020 short header, extra short header, and the 9886. So we upgraded those low C silver springs on this one too, and you know, I'd always been running the golds or the golds and the greens, and with these modified engines, it's a whole different ball game, man. It's I'm seeing that I need more spool up to get these things really popping, and the gold and the green springs were not just doing it. I was getting too much bog in the bottom end at your initial takeoff, and this is going to help that. I already saw it was helping when I ran the LRP modded .32, and then what else did we run? Oh, the modded LRP .28. So, all right, guys. I think that's going to be about it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for going on this ride with me so far, man. We're going to have a lot more things coming to the channel. This is not the last platform that we're going to build. We are going to do a speed run 8XE truggy, speed run truggy. We're going to do that for sure. And we're gonna have some more trail trucks. Really enjoying this Traxxas trail truck, man. It's you know, sometimes I take flack for certain things, but I don't give a crap, man. I'm gonna do whatever makes me happy. Sometimes when I'm here in my home office / nitro barn working, I can throw the batteries in there and I can run this thing out here, just having a good time, killing time, man. I put a stone here, going down, going out in the rocks, man. It's awesome to have something to rip around with, to crawl around with, or trail around with, you know, when you have a small amount of time, or the weather's bad, you know, or you just don't want to go through the process of the nitro. I can't really throw a nitro, go out there on the street thing while I'm working or on my lunch break. When I'm here, man, easy cheesy, man. I'm sitting in my chair having a ball, man. My granddaughter laughing like crazy with that thing, man. This is no regrets on this trail truck, and I do plan on buying more of the TRX4s, and I do plan on getting the SCX10, I think the Rubicon, the RTR Rubicon, and then I want to get the other SCX10 kit and build it as well. That way I can do whatever electronics and things that I want in there. And then maybe another Rovan, man. Who knows? I also want a 5T. I think I'm going to have to buy a bigger barn, though, people. I'm definitely running out of space, man. At some point, we're probably going to redo all, you know, everything I've done in here. I've just piecemealed it together as best I could with what I had. You know, this cabinet, this workbench here, I actually got it off a job. It was upstairs too, had a big hutch on it. I cut the hutch off and bolted this thing to the wall. It's not going anywhere. But I want to probably take everything out and then redo a solid workbench all the way down. Maybe over here get one of those long rolling toolboxes with the hardwood top on it. Maybe these mats actually would fit perfect on one of those. And this whole thing will be a toolbox as well. That's going to be probably in the near future. That's going to happen. I'm going to get rid of this regardless if I do anything else in here, because it's going to cut back on some of the space. It's only going to be as wide as like this workbench and not sticking way out here. This is actually an old drafting table. Another item I got off of a moving job. All right, guys. I think that's going to be about it, man. Remember, treat people the way you want to be treated. You know, you get what you put into this hobby, man. Don't let anybody spend your money for you. Don't take no crap off of anybody. If you want to do E-word, do E-word. But just know that I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers, all the great comments that I get on my channel. I felt terrible when I had to shut my comments down on my channel. It was bad, man, but there were certain people out there that were just not nice about anything, and it was really childish. But I think we're past all that, and my skin's grown a little bit thicker. But for the most part, the majority of the comments that I get lately are very positive. They're very helpful, and I appreciate that. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it. Remember, treat people the way you want to be treated, and see y'all in the next video. Peace.